not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for Life in UK test part 627 while doing shoulder impingement training. And if you participate in a shoulder impingement training, in the second half of the video, it's the down risk. So training shoulder impingement is when the biceps tendon or something else is impinged between the shoulder blade. So we're getting the scapula further back. That's the intent of the training. If you participate, that is at your own risk. Now, here for the Live in UK test, we're having no idea where to vote. We already did it all, but we are now going through it all again and look if we have overlooked something. But before we do it, we're going back to something, to the electoral register. I want to find out, was there something, what was special in Northern Ireland and Wales? In Northern Ireland, a different system operates. This is called individual registration, and all those entitled to vote must complete their own registration form. There's no difference. They said for most part, for Scotland, probably Wales also, and for England, that people can go to the local council and there they can register, or they're getting a letter sent once a year, September or October, and then they telling everyone they need. And what's the difference in Northern Ireland? All those entitled to vote must complete their own registration form. They don't give more information. So the information we have is the people in England, Scotland and Wales have to register by contacting the local council or to complete and return the registration form sent to them. And that's what's the big difference to Northern Ireland. They have to complete their own registration form. They have shortened it so far down that the difference is not noticeable. Okay, where to go vote? That's why we don't understand what the difference is because if we actually think what we're telling here, we don't find the difference. Maybe it's a little more you have to go there yourself, whereas that is in the rest of the United Kingdom the exception. Where to vote? People vote in elections at places called polling stations. Polling stations, we don't really learn the name. It's a polling station and there are the ballots, but this will probably come. People vote in elections at places called polling stations. We should really learn that name. The name is not self-explanatory, I think. I don't know what polling should be. Or polling places in Scotland. Before the election, you will be sent a poll card. This tells you where your polling station or polling place is and when the election will take place. On election day, the polling station or place will be open from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. When you arrive at the polling station, the staff will ask for your name, address and photo ID. You can check that you have the right photo ID at gov.uk, how to vote photo ID you will need. When you will then get your ballot paper. And when you go to the polling station, and then you get your ballot paper. With that, you go to the polling booth, and then you fill it in privacy. You should make up your own mind who to vote for. No one has the right to make you vote for a particular candidate. You should follow the instructions on the ballot paper. Once you have completed it, put it in the ballot box. It is the polling station. You get the polling card. What was it? The polling paper. Then you go to the polling booth, and then you make your thing on your X on the ballot paper, and then you put it in the ballot box. If it is difficult for you to get to a polling station or polling place, you can register for a postal ballot. Your ballot paper will be sent to your home before the election. You will fill it in and post it back. You can choose to do this when you register to vote. We're having a little problem now here. We are going through the whole book again, and every time we are finding something good for presentation, we're preparing a presentation, and then we're saying all down in our own words what we learned here. And then we're going to record with a second camera and publish that video for other people also to look for. To ourselves as personal notes and for other people. And the problem is now, these are not really enough information. Or, yes, these are enough information, but they are very particular. And people are not just looking for this information because they are interested in the subject, but because they actually want to do it. And where we have to be specific. So this is why we can't do a video on where to vote. But now the problem is, technically, we could do it. almost everyone else talking about where to vote and how to vote does not have more information than this. Why not say this also? Now, one reason would be there would be another time someone just giving the basic informations and everyone's searching for the particular ones just have to dig for another one of many straws in this straw mound to find maybe the one video or text where it is explained now. Actually, not some broad, it's from 7 until 10 p.m. Maybe it's actually everywhere the case, but maybe people are wondering, is it now a promise everywhere 7 until p.m., 10 p.m.? Maybe some people are saying, no, that video was just broad. That was not for my particular area here in West London. Where you're going to go through it and say, no, that was for whole UK. For something broad, just also out of the book. I need to know where it is in my area. And we're going on and find the next video telling 7 out of 10. Now, do we do a video or not? I think not. But the information are quite good, and it would be a bit funny to say all these things. You get your electoral register, and you go to the polling station. Let's just go through it, what each station would be, just because it's a bit funny. You find your own postcode, you look, if you maybe get a letter on which it prints. Guess so you get a postcode, or you ask your neighbor, or you say it. Then you go to your local council electoral register office, and where you register in the electoral register. And then you somehow get notice that voting is happening. When you go to the polling station on that day, you get the polling card. And with that polling card, after you have provided your photo ID and it works, you go with the polling card into the polling booth. And then you make your poll, or you make your vote, and then you throw your polling, where was it on? Polling booth? Your polling card into the... Now you should follow the instructions on the ballot paper. Before the election you will be sent a polling card. The polling, the word comes from polling also. So the polling card invites you to the polling station, and if you are there you get the ballot paper, and that ballot paper are you thrown in the ballot box. Do we have the words ballot and polling in knowledge? It's a simple question. Now we've understood polling and balloting. Maybe there's someone having records in it. And bowling and battling like Baron Iron Buff and cricket. Now, if you hear, we're not going to do a video about it, at least not now. If you hear, if you're here for standing for office or visiting the parliament, we're just repeating it all again, then you can go directly to the next video where we will go on with the next 1-2 pages. If you're here for a shorthand impingement training, it happens now, but if you participate, it is at your own risk. We're having the legs standing around shoulder wide apart, and we're doing backward shoulder circles, forward shoulder circles. We're going back, up, front, and down. And again, back, up, front, and down. And the last time. And now backward shoulder circles, go to front, up, back, down. And the last time. And now we're doing more advanced shoulder circles. We have long arms, strong fists, and we're going as far back as we can with the shoulders. And now try to come as high up as you can with the shoulders. Try to come as much in front as you can with the shoulders. And as far down as you can. And back as much as you can. And high up. Now high up. In front. And down. And now the other way around. High up. And now far back. And down. And front. Up. Back. And down. Next exercise. Next exercise standing wide apart. We're going into the knees. We're hinging forward with a straight back. We're letting the arms in, and now we're pinching the scapulars together. And do it with effort. Now make fists. Lift the arms up and step. Pinch the scapulars together. arms down. Also with scapulars. The second round. Pinch again with scapulars together. With effort. Now make fists. Lift the arms up and step. Pinch with scapulars together. Lift the arms down. And with scapulars. And the similar exercise. Into the knees. Bend forward. Round back. Let the arms hang. Make fists. Turn the arms to the inside. Internal rotation. Arms high up and together. Straighten up. Bring the shoulders down. Together. So the arms high up and together. Shoulders down. Together. With effort. And release. And the second round. And release. Bend forward. Round back. Let the arms hang. Make fists. Turn the arms to the inside. Lift the arms high up and edge together. Straighten slowly up. Bring the shoulders down and together. And release. Next exercise. I don't know which one it is. We are lifting the arms up. If this exercise causes pain, then don't do it. And again, the arms up. All we're doing is to observe what the scapulars are doing. We just want to find out, do we notice the shoulder impingement chain? Or better not. And again up. And down. And now something similar. Arms at the outside. And the arms in front. And back. And again, just observe what the scapulars are doing. The scapulars should go now to the sides of the ribcage and now back together. Back together. And now to the sides. And back together. And the last time, in front. And back. And the next exercise. World lifter. Long arms, strong fists, and turn these arms to the inside. And bring the shoulders down and together. And change the arms to the outside, the shoulders are staying down. Together. Change arms to the inside, shoulders down. And change arms to the outside, shoulders down. Together. And release. Something similar. Arms at the outside, hands form to fists a bit in front, and bring the arms in front. Shoulders down, together. And the arms back. Shoulders up and in front. And again switching. The arms in front, shoulders down. And change the last time. Arms back, shoulders up and in front. Next exercise, a shrug. Lift the arms up. Shrug the shoulders up. And release it all down. And again. The arms up. Shoulders up. And all down. And the last time. Arms up. Shoulders up. And all down. And now we press the curve. Arms together. A bit down to the outsides. Down to the inside. Again, just observe what the scapulars are doing. And just to the middle again. And now we're doing a level of stretching. My last exercise. And we're bringing the arm in. The shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in. Have flat fingers. Try to relax the arm and go it back with the shoulder. The shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in. Have flat fingers, try to relax the arm and go with back with the shoulder. And the other arm. The arm in front, the shoulder is back, down, pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm, go back with the shoulder. And that was the short and pinch training. I thank you very much, and until the next time.